As some businesses in Davidson County begin to reopen, one Goodlettsville racetrack is impatiently waiting to do so. Racetracks wouldn't be able to reopen until phase 4 of the county plan. News Channel 5's Sina Sleem spoke with the owner of City Raceway about his frustration with the county's stricter guidelines.
We opened the gates here for the first time in 9 weeks.
This is the first time in 9 weeks the gates have opened here at City Raceway.
The hilltops way in the distance is Davidson County. So we are about as far out as you can go from Nashville.
Rick Gonzalez has owned the business for more than 30 years. He says this is unlike anything he's ever seen.
This is the first year where we have not started and run continuously on a Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
The pandemic has been hard on the business.
We're being killed. I mean, I don't know if we can make it back.
Adding salt to the wound is the uncertainty of when he can reopen.
At the racetrack, you have gatherings of people who are this pit crew, check the tire gauge, the racer.
Gonzalez says Davidson County has stricter guidelines than his neighboring counties.
You start seeing the pitting area, which goes all the way to Robertson County.
And if he were in Robertson or Sumner County, he'd already be back in business.
Our normal operating revenue events are closed, and it is hurting us.
It's the strict guidelines that's also holding him back from getting his motorsport insurance.
If there's a wreck, there's a liability. We're not going to take a risk of paying for their Ford Probe or whatever, just some car.
Gonzalez says he's upset that they still can't reopen. He has come up with a plan so that they could socially distance safely.
Every 6 feet, a yellow caution flag, which allows them to social distance visibly right there.
Being an outdoor sport, Gonzalez says they could spread out the spectators.
Provide everybody with the guidelines, the X's, the steps, the concession stand where they stay 6 feet apart. So it's 400 to 500 people. We've had 1,200 people on a Tuesday night.
Taking it a step further, Gonzalez says they'd be willing to not allow spectators at all if that means they can open the gates.
When it turns green, you go.
He says they just want to get the green light from the county to get it up and running.
This is the time of year we want to race.
Sina Sleem, News Channel 5.
We did reach out to Mayor John Cooper's office about this request. They responded by saying they've been in touch with the owners of the racetrack. They add that while they sympathize with both employers and workers in Davidson County facing financial difficulties, protecting the public health is their #1 priority as they get Nashvillians back to work.